Good afternoon and welcome to the historic Central Synagogue here in London. We're in these beautiful surrounds for the US TV Kabbalat Shabbat service. So please join us as we are about to start the Kabbalat Shabbat service with our amazing Chazan Stephen Leas, who will be singing songs for Shabbat. And afterwards I'll come back with the Dvar Torah. Thank you very much.
Yedid nefesh havarachama meshoch avdecha eretzonecha yarutz avdecha kemo ayar yishtachave el mul hadarecha yerav lo yedirotecha minofetzo mechol tam Adonai ziva olam nashicholad avatecha anahena refuah anahala be'arot lawa noam zivecha as titchazek v'titrape v'hayetala simchat olam matik yehemuna rachamecha v'chusana al bein ahuvecha ki ze kama nisoch nisawati lirot tiferet ozecha Eile chamda walibi v'chosana ve'al titalam higalehina ros chavivi alai et sukkad shelomecha tariheret mikvadecha Na'agila minismchaba ma'ereho kiva moed mechonenu ki mei holam la 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 Lechuneranana, 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 la Adonai. Lechuneranana, lechuneranana, la 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 la, ya la 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 la, na la 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 la, na ria letzo. Yisheno la 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 nekana para betoda zmiro 40 שנה הכות בדור ומרם ולבבהם והם לא ידעו דרכי אשר נשבעתי ואפי אם יבונל מנוחתי שירו לאדוני שחדש שירו לאדוני כל הארץ שירו לאדוני ברוך הוא שמו, בשרום יום ליום ישועתו, היי ספרו והגויים כבודו, וכל העמים נפלאותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומולל מאוד, נורא הוא הכל אלוהים, כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים, אדוני שמיים עשה, הוד וידע לפניו, עוז ותפארת במקדשו, הבו לאדוני משפחות עמים, הבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז, הבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, זהו מנחה ובואו לחדשותיו, לה 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 Lai la 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 lai lai la lai tiri dai da 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 ishtach avnu kodesh gelim yismuchu hashamayim tagel haaretz yiramayam lo yalosanai v'chol hashimo az yiranenu kol hatzeyar לפני אדוני כי בא, כי הוא לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל וצדק, וימים באמונתו. אדוני מלך תגל הארץ, ישמחו איים רבים. אנא רופא סביב צדיק משפט. אוהבי אדוני שנרא, שומר נפשות חסידיו, מיד רשעים יצילם, עוזרו על הצדיק ולשלב שמחה, שמחו צדיקים באדוני והודו לזכר קודשו מזמור, שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, כי נפלאות עשה, שיר לו ימינו וזרוע קודשו, דיהו אדוני ישועתו לעיני הגויים, גילת צדקתו, זכר חסדו ואמונתו לבית ישראל, ראו כל עשי הארץ את ישועות אלוהינו, הריעו לאדוני כל הארץ, פיצחו ורננו וזמרו, זמרו לאדוני וכינו וכה זמרה, בחצוצרות וכה שופר לפני המלך אדוני, ירם הים ומלואו, תבל ויושביו, נרות ימחרחר, יחד הרים ירננו, לפני אדוני קיווה, לשפוט ההרים, ישפוט סבל וצדק, וימים במישרים. אדוני מלך יגזו עמים, יושב קרובים תנות הארץ. הנמתו משה ואהרון וכולם מעמוד ענן ידבר עליהם, שמרו עדותיו חותנות עלמו. אדוני אלוהינו אתה עניתם, אל נושאית להם ונוקם על עלילותם, רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. מזמור לדוד, הבו לאדוני בני אלים, הבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז, הבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, השתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש, Kol Adonai halamayim el hakavod hirim. Lai la lai la 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 Adonai almayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach. Kol Adonai behadaya. Kol Adonai shover azim. Shaber Adonai et azve alvanon. Mayatidem kemo egel Lebanon v'Sirion kmo berehemim. Kol Adonai chotev lahavotesh. Kol Adonai yachil midbar. Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh. Kol Adonai yecholel ayalon. Vayechesov yeharot. Uhu v'hechalo. Kulom mekavod. Adonai lamabul yasham vayeshev Adonai melech leolam hayaya Adonai oz le'amo yiter Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom la 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 tiri la 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 Ana b'koach gedulat yemincha tatzitera. Just before we start the Lechadodi, what we do at our synagogue every week is I look at the Parashat and I try and find some relevance to some songs that I can sing from the Parashat and make everyone in the community guess why I'm singing it. So what I've done here is I'll give you a clue. It's the 10 Commandments. And I've taken 2 of the 10 Commandments and I put them to songs. The rest I'll do the normal Lechadodi tunes. But you've got to guess those 2 and you've got to guess the connection to why the particular songs. So here we go. And we're just getting to la 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 Lai 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 la 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 lai la 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 lai 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 lechadodi la 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 likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela la 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 shamo v'zacho b'diburecha ishmiyanu el hamayuchat la 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 Adonai echad, u'shmo echad, lai, lai, la, 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 l'shem u'letiferet, melitila. Come on, all in your homes. Here we go. La, 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 lechadodi, likrat kala. Hay, 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 pnei Shabbat nekabela, likrat Shabbat, lechu v'necha. Ki meko haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha sof maseh b'mashava tchilai la 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 lechadodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela mikdash melech Himlucha kumitzei mitohachecha la 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 ragla shevet b'yemek habacha v'hu yachmol alayichem lai lastai la 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 lechadodi likrat kala hai lai lai pnei Shabbat nekabela Hitnari me'afa kumi, lifshei bigdei tipatecha mim, al yad ben Yishai beit halach mi, la 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 kova kenashigei halah. Lechadodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela la 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 nekabela hitarari Kiva oreko mihori. Yabba dabba 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 hori hori. Shidaberi. Kivod Adonai halai nigla. La 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 la. Lechadu di likrat kala. Pene pene Shabbat nekabela. Lo tevoshi velo tikarmi. Mati ishtochachi matemi. Ay ay mach yesu ani yami menim netah hirati la l'chadodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela dai dai l'chadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela v'hayulim shisa shosai mrachaku kol mevalayi lai 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 yasis alayich Elohayi kimsos chatan al kala lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela ay 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 lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela yaminus moti frotzi la 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 Veyet Adonai taritzi, ay, 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 al yahadish ben patzi, venismecha venagila. Last time, elecha dodi, likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela, da-da-da-da-da-da, boy, lecha dodi, likrat kala. Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. For those of you wondering which two songs I did, one was from Billy Joel, Honesty, because we're told not to lie, basically, in the Ten Commandments. And the other one was the Sabbath prayer from, as we know, and together with If I Were a Rich Man, and that's to keep the Shabbat. I now hand you over to our great Rabbi Lerer, who will give you a Dvar Torah.
Shkach, and thank you, Chazan Leas, for that wonderful Kabbalat Shabbat service here from Central Synagogue. And you're all welcome to join us in person in Central Synagogue each Friday night to hear Chazan Leas, the oldest United Synagogue shul, dating back over 150 years here in Central London. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have heard of Gladys Burrell. Gladys Burrell passed away in 2019, aged 100, and she left behind 4 children, 18 grandchildren, and 34 great-grandchildren. By all accounts, Gladys Burrell was an extraordinary woman. She ran her first marathon at the age of 86. And at the age of 92 years old, in completing her 5th Honolulu marathon, she set the Guinness Book of World Records for oldest woman to complete a marathon. She finished the marathon in 9 hours, 53 minutes, and 16 seconds. Anna Robertson, some of you might have heard of, is sometimes known as Grandma Moses. She expressed interest in art when she was very young, but she never pursued it for personal reasons. And it wasn't until she was in her 70s that she took painting seriously. And at 78, her paintings were shown at the Museum of Modern Art in New York, with one of her paintings selling in 2006 for $1.2 million. This week's portion is called Yitro, after a most fascinating character in Jewish history. And the portion is no ordinary portion, as our Chazan has already said. It's a portion containing the divine revelation, containing the giving of the 10 commandments. Who was Yitro that he deserved to have the portion containing the 10 commandments in his name? Yitro was, of course, the father-in-law of Moses and was introduced to us earlier in the Torah. In chapter 2 in the book of Exodus, we're told he was the priest of Midian. In fact, our sages tell us that Yitro was familiar with all types of idol worship that went on in the world, and he tried each and every one of them. But now, when he heard about the amazing miracles that occurred for the children of Israel, he heard about the 10 plagues, he heard about the splitting of the sea, and he heard about the war with Amalek, which we read at the end of last week's Parashat. And he recognized that God must be the supreme power. And in chapter 18, verse 11, he says, Ata yadati, now I know that God is greater than all other gods. Yitro realized the beauty and the truth of Hashem, and he converted to join the children of Israel. But not only that, when he joined the children of Israel, he persuaded Moses to change the judicial system. He established a tiered system where judges would be appointed and assigned cases according to the difficulty of the disputes. And indeed, exactly as Yitro advised, so did Moses do. And this is an amazing lesson for all of us. Not only did Yitro leave the comforts of his home and his existence, his position of leadership, he also acknowledged that it's okay to change, that it's okay to make adjustments to your lifestyle at any point. He taught us to have the determination to seek and to grow, to inquire, and that it's never too late to transform your actions. And in doing so, it's never too late to make an impact, as Yitro did, by changing the whole way that Moses was judging the Jewish people. According to tradition, the famous Rabbi Akiva was a 40-year-old ignorant shepherd who had not even learned the alphabet. But one time he saw drops of water hitting a stone, and they were falling and making a deep impression over perhaps hundreds, thousands of years. And he thought to himself, if water, one drop of water can make an impression on stone, so too the words of Torah can make an impression on me and my stony heart. And this is how Akiva the shepherd became the great Rabbi Akiva, the greatest and wisest scholar and teacher of his day, who we know had thousands upon thousands of students. The message for all of us is that whether we're young, old, at the beginning of our career, retired, whether we're single, married, divorced, or widowed, it is never too late. We are never past change. As human beings, we are never done. There's no reason for us to stop growing. There's no reason for us to stop making a difference. Our play is not over until the final curtain has come down. Anna Robertson, Grandma Moses is proof. Moses is proof. Gladys Burrell is proof. Rabbi Akiva is proof. And in this week's Parsha, Yitro is proof. Wishing everybody a Shabbat Shalom. Stay safe and stay well. And look forward to seeing you here in Central Synagogue, London at some point soon. Shabbat Shalom.